they have with the phone. I gave no warning, no notice. Sorry. Went straight live on YouTube. I'm not even using StreamYard. I'm in the car waiting for Dave. He's at a doctor's appointment here at the VA, and I thought, well, why not? Let's try this. Let's see. What all do they have over here? What is that? At least 1 minute of video is needed. Sort of highlight. Okay. Oh. Oh, it even lets you do that. Well, that's cool. Huh. What do I have I can show on here? Let's see. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Did not know it would let me do all that. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, and I took the camera off. Okay. Huh. Okay, well, we don't need green screen. How do I get rid of green screen? Green screen done. Hi, Ellen Dragon. Hi, T-Pex. I don't know how to get rid of the green screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let me just find something to put back there. How's that? Well, I can't put that picture because I'm not allowed to show my grandbaby on there. How about that? Isn't he cute? How is everybody doing? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. I hope y'all are. I've missed everybody. Last week was a really rough week. I'm going to come live Sunday and I'm going to break down what happened last week. And I've got a bunch of receipts that I'm going to show. What is that? Just a weird shadow. Okay. And kind of explain some things. Had kind of a real life situation happen from all this mess on here. And so I'm going to break all that down and share some things. And but then Dave come home Sunday. So it's just, you know, I spend the first week with just him and I when he's back. And we're running errands today. So, but I hope y'all are having a great day. It's been a good day so far. We've got some bad rain coming. Ellen Dragon, I am okay. I was kind of, I was rattled. I was pretty rattled. Yes, I am going to address it, T-Pex, because things have gone too far. It's Ellen Dragon, it's either that people have gone real life enough on me to dig into my past, or my past found me because of the real life shit. I don't know which. But I'm going to show it and I'm going to point it out, and enough is enough. I'm tired. I'm so tired of it. Aubrey Rue is the one we've been discussing. She's still missing. Things are kind of weird in that case, guys. I don't know what I'm feeling on it. T-Pex and I were talking earlier about it, and I'm just not, I feel like the parents are going to make this worse. I don't know. Hey, Planty, again, she did it again. Figures. Was that new, Planty, or from before? But of course, you know, Toddy doesn't believe that she's done that. I'll be showing all that. Because they're bored, Ellen Dragon. They're bored. They're flat out fucking bored. They have no outside life. They need to go touch grass, see some sunshine, go sit on the water, go something. Yes, Planty, I'm kind of agreeing with that. Toddy told me she doesn't agree with me. So I'm going to show the proof of what I have and what's been done and what's been said, and leave it. There's nothing else I can do. They're not going to listen. They want to say that Bree doxed Becca, but then exactly what Rez has done on Toddy's panel is the exact same thing to me. But it's okay. So I'm just going to leave that cute little guy up there because he's too stinking cute. I made those. They're little fidget things, and the kids squeeze them, and it shoots out the mouth. And then I have a frog that it shoots out, and I have a whale that shoots out the top. And T-Pex, I'm sending you a frog because I know how you like frogs. But the kids love these. They went nuts. So I sold everything I had last weekend. It's an amazing weekend. And our next one is the 12th, right before Easter. And so I'm going to make a bunch. And LM Dragon, I like Toddy. When she's not on this Gypsy thing, I can see where I do. And I've had good conversations with her. I was very encouraged to hear her and Bree talk. And then it went way south. After the fact, which disappointed me. I really hoped that we were getting to a place in this community, or the Gypsy community, where maybe we could have some common ground and some peace, and it just doesn't seem like anybody wants that, and it bothers me. But you know, Fancy over there saying that I turned on her for Toddy, but before that it was I turned on her for Boston and Bree, so I don't know, and Planty, so I don't know. She needs to pick a lane on which ones I turn for. Technically I turned because she's a crazy bitch, but she has, Planty, she has, and I am looking into a few things, Planty. I'll message you. I am looking into a few things. My husband and I are still talking about it because this last situation that just happened, that brought somebody from my past from 30 years ago into my present, has us pretty concerned. I do have law enforcement involved, and I have reached out to Toddy and asked her to remove things, because it puts me in a weird position. And you can't be okay with it with one side but not okay with it on the other side. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Was I wrong for sharing my conversation with Fancy? Absolutely, guys. I said I was wrong. I shouldn't do it, but I did, and I've owned it. It is what it is. I don't think that people like Fancy, who spread everybody's information and private conversations, deserve the same respect. And she kept fucking with me, and fuck around and found out. And I didn't lie, Fancy. If anything I said was a lie, it was because you bitch lied to me. Oh, sorry about that. I had a phone call. I don't even remember where I was at. T-Peg's gonna sit on her hands. She's been like, she's fixing to call me out of retirement. And you know, I flat out, Fancy, I turned on you because you fucked around and you kept pushing, and you can't just leave shit alone. And now you're running scared, and you're over there, can't go live because people want to come after you. Well, you've made your bed, period. I'm close enough. Should I take her to lunch? I'm dragging. I wouldn't put you through that. But I'm just kind of over all of it. Why can't we agree to disagree on the case, right? For one thing, Gypsy's case is done and over with, guys. You're not putting her back in prison. It's sad that, my hair is driving me nuts. I should have put a clip in it. It's sad that people want that for her. And look, if you're going to read the FOIA and you're going to only show what Gypsy said, that's being one-sided. Be fair with it. Read both sides of it. I suspect that's why nobody's handed it to me when I've asked for it, because I'll read both sides. I ain't afraid of it. Oh, Planty, did you see that her copyright strike was reversed and the video's back up? Because, you know, she was taking me to court. She was going to take anybody to court. But, you know, she didn't take me to court. She wasn't feeling too confident on what she put out there on me. I was hoping to go to court. I really was. T-Pex says, I will say the constant bullshit surrounding Gypsy has me fucked in the head. T-Pex, do you remember in 2019 how Facebook was and how we were all so fucked up and having mental breakdowns and stressed and depressed over the bullshit? It's the same thing. The exact same thing. Plenty. I'm still waiting on my charges from last April. Look, she's been calling, what was it? There was a RICO on me. There was collusion. There was corporate espionage. That one made me laugh because you have to have a corporation to have corporate espionage. But anyways, I digress. She's been threatening to sue me for a good 2 years. So I kind of wish she would. It'd be fun to go to court. Granted, she has weird warrants out after. I mean, I did have somebody say, hey, maybe we should pay for her warrant so they can go ahead with court. I mean, that would be a thing too. Anybody want to do that, message me. We'll put together. Because I know people that are wanting to. So, you know, I digress. I mean, I did find some stuff out about Kentucky on LLCs and businesses. If you aren't paying the people working for you, they can sue you. I'll come with that later. I gotta wait and finish with the other person and the lawyer that we're talking to. Facebook should only be used for funny animal videos and potty language memes. potty language memes. Look, TikTok for me is I have tried to get my algorithm back into the fun stuff. I'm on all the funny people on TikTok because I'm like, I'm so sick of it. I just, you know, we don't have to like what Gypsy did. I don't like what Gypsy did, even though I adore her and I love Christy with everything in me. She is my sister. But I don't have to wish ill on her. You know, just, why not wish that she can move on with her life and grow and change and become a better person? T-Pex, those TikTokers are some insane folks. You know, I was watching Criminality the other day, and she is not for everybody, guys, and she can be a little harsh with her words, but she's funny as fuck. And she was like, look, she's blaming TikTokers for making the Sebastian bullshit even worse. And I don't know that I disagree with her, except when I was watching Natasha and she was sharing stuff that we all have happen over here on YouTube, and TikTokers are like, oh my God, what the fuck? So I think TikTokers look at us YouTubers and go, y'all are some crazy bitches. And us YouTubers are going, you TikTokers are some crazy bitches. So it's just funny how the two platforms see each other so differently. T-Pex says, that's all I want for Gypsy. She needs to just get her therapy and do well by her baby. Absolutely. And that's the thing. She is, and none of them want to see it because they need her to be this villain. And I'm going to tell you what, I can't tell you how many times I have tears of pride for her when I see things happening that I see it differently than the haters do. And I'm sure Planty does, because we see her differently than they want to. And it's sad that you can't support Nick and support Gypsy, right? I want the best for Nick. Do I want Nick to have a new trial? Yeah, I do. Do I want Nick to get actual great therapy and help for what he has going on mentally? 100% I do. What kind of human being are you when you don't want that for people who are definitely struggling? I don't know. It just baffles me, guys. I don't understand it. Yep, T-Pex is true. And it's sad. It's absolutely sad. I don't even know. Oh, look. Yeah, I can see everything. Huh. I've never done it from my phone straight from YouTube, so this is a first. This is kind of neat. Huh. I don't know. What else will it let me do? Oh, I can start a poll. I can start a Q&A. What is this button? Chat filter. I want all messages. And while y'all are watching, give me a thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. I can pin to a live stream. Huh. This is kind of neat. May do this more often. Yeah, T-Pex, it is, it's old school for us. You know, we were all there in the beginning. And when, you know, a couple years ago when everybody was like, Brande, we want you to talk about Gypsy. I didn't want to talk about Gypsy because I knew this shit was going to happen. And it is just it's too much. It's too much. And, you know, I struggle, you know, I got upset with Bree with the things with Tottie's ex-wife, and I got upset over Becca's husband being, you know, even though Becca shared it, it bothered me. And that, but that's just me. But then I watch how they all drag Bree and everybody else, and it's like, can y'all not look in the mirror and see that you're doing just as bad? It just, I don't know. So I just sit in a very weird spot. I will sit here, you know, Fancy wants to say I did all this for this person and that person. No, I'm me. I'm standing on my own, and I'll do my own fucking thing. And I don't know. I'm ready to go on and talk about other things. Sunday, I'm going to come out with the facts and the proof and the pudding and the receipts and all those things. And I would do tonight, but I think we're going to go have drinks with some friends, have some adult time. But yeah, now Clark, the problem is everyone wants to go real life, and that's not okay. You're 100% right. It all needs to stop. And some of the shit they've just done to me even come real life for me. And I'm going to show over all that on Sunday, guys. I don't know if it's the person or if it's somebody that's dug enough to know the person's name that left a comment that unnerved me. And it just happened to be that I have on security cameras a very weird vehicle driving down my road, which is a private road, 10 times. LM Dragon says, in my opinion, Gypsy needs to put her energies into mothering her child and not trying to be an influencer. I think she's trying to figure out how to balance the two. She's young. She wants to do like the rest of us and be on here and do her thing. And I don't blame her for that. I just don't think she's going to be able to do it peacefully. Not right now. Brande, it was very scary, and I am being very safe. I have security cameras. I have weapons. I have big-ass fucking dogs. I have a German Shepherd that is 95 pounds of fuck around and find out, and he ain't playing. He's been on high alert with my anxiety. My sheriff has been notified. And my husband has had a few choice words. I won't go live with him in the room because I don't want him to say what he has said and get my ass in trouble and have people pissed. But I mean, my husband is he has no filter. He is not politically correct in his words of, you know, if something happens to my wife, they all gonna find out. Yeah, we gonna keep him off of the YouTubes. But we have taken precautions, and I'll explain some more of that on Sunday. But it is sad that this is where we're at because we don't agree on a case. And I wish that people could, but you know what? We see it in other cases, not just Gypsy's. We saw it with Watt's case. We see it with Sebastian Rogers. And sadly, with Sebastian Rogers, his little name has just been dragged through the mud for other people's bullshit. And we can't even find him. It's been over a year, and nobody knows anything more today than we knew the day he come up missing. And it's all because content creators getting involved in being stupid. Yes, and I kind of, hey, into the weeds. I kind of took a step back last week because it unnerved me. I mean, I'm a tough bitch, and not much unnerves me, and that did. And there are reasons, and I'm going to explain some of those reasons on Sunday. So there will be trigger warnings. I have to get in my head what I want to share exactly, but I am going to go into some details. And so, you know, content creators tend to make these things more dramatic than they need to be. They make it messy. You know, in Sebastian's case, we've got a RICO filing that is so stupid. Instead of people just filing ROs and getting people to shut up about them, they go and file this RICO. It's just so stupid. And now nobody talks about Sebastian. We talk about the drama with the creators. And I'm afraid that's where Aubrey Wu's case is going, because it's getting messy. And I think when it comes to a runaway child, and even with Sebastian, he's not, They never labeled him a runaway. He's just missing because they really can't figure out what happened. Laws need to change. Laws need to change. Yeah, into the weeds. I'm frustrated because the lawyer won't get back to me. They were all coming on, and then all of a sudden they're sleeping and can't come on, and now nobody will talk. But then he wants to whine that nobody's doing anything. And so I don't know. I'm very frustrated. I'm afraid Dad's making this case worse than it needs to be, and or that it should be. He's labeled endangered. Yes, Sebastian is. Ellen Dragon says, for the record, I don't always agree with a lot of the creators that I follow. I'm still able to be respectful to folks. Absolutely. And, you know, I see a lot of my supporters and even some of my mods that are in some of these creators that have people that don't like me. And that's okay. You know, they don't have to like me. I don't need everybody to like me. I'm not on social media for the kumbayas. I mean, does it suck when people don't like you for no reason? Yeah, it does. But, I mean, if they don't want to come and talk to me and get to know me for me, then that's their choice. But I also am okay with my supporters and my moms going and supporting who they want to support. No, T-Pex, you've always been a ride or die. She tends to go, you want to talk about Brande? Fuck you. I mean, she's one of my little bulldogs. Her and I think Bubbles kind of gets pretty irate too. And Kendall don't go anywhere. Kendall's like over in the political world, like having a field day pissing off Democrats. I'm just like, I don't want to hear it, because I'm not a political person. I don't want to get into the politics of things at all. Into the weeds. I have an idea for wow, I'm in love at first sight. Thank you. Awkward. For a veterans special coming up for Veterans Day in a few months. I'll talk to you about it. Something we can start working on. I always do something local, but since we're all on here on social media, and I think it would be cool to do something for veterans. So I'll get with you. And then Sunday we'll go live, and then I'm going to do a members live Monday. I'm going to find us a case to start digging on members only, and then we'll bring it to main channel, the main part. Oh, I'm going to turn the car on. I mean, it's getting hot. It's supposed to be raining, and so I've turned the car off, rolled the windows, cracked the windows, but I'm like, it ain't raining yet. I may have turned the AC on. Texas weather, it's bipolar as hell. Trying to think, what else was there? Absolutely, T-Pex. I'll put it in Discord so we can kind of go on. I think I want to do that. Ellen Dragon still wants me to do Crystal Rogers. I need to look at that one. I do need to look at that one. No, I am not single. I am happily married of 34 years. Thank you, though. I will tell him you're a fan. He will appreciate that, I'm sure. I'm guessing I have a troll. It's whatever. What do we, let's see, let's find a picture. Let's find another picture. What else do I have that I can put up? I tell you what, while we are talking, I'm just going to put Aubrey's. That's Aubrey Wu, guys. She is still a runaway missing teenager in Pennsylvania. Be on the lookout. Contact authorities. Keep your eye on her if you see her. 14-year-old missing Aubrey Wu. No one in Bardstown wants to talk about any of the cases. Yeah, it's... Well, I appreciate that. We get trolls over here, so you just never know. You're welcome to stay. Just be nice and respectful, please. My mods are very protective. I've had some dangerous things happen in the last couple of weeks. Bardstown, is that Pennsylvania? Kentucky. That's where the Crystal Rogers case is. Gotcha. You know, if I start talking Crystal Rogers, that's another way of pissing Fancy off. So I guess we could. I'm bad. I shouldn't do that. Shut up, Brande. Can't help myself, guys. I can't help myself. Just can't help myself. Some habits die hard, guys. I don't know what all happens. Well, technically, she don't know shit about shit. If you follow it. Yeah, let's do Crystal. Let's do it. We can do Crystal. I'll get you girls on it. We'll get it together. I'm ready to go on the water. I think I want to go fishing next week. So I was bringing it up. I was like, you know, we should go fishing next weekend because we've got soccer game and family game night tomorrow. And I'm like, wait a minute. We could go during the week because you're home before you have to go back to work. So we don't have to follow a schedule. So I'm hoping if the rain lets up, we can go fishing this week. And tomorrow night, we're having family game night. Have some chicken spaghetti and playing. I think we're playing, we got to finish our game of dominoes. Battle Royale with the kids. And then Sunday, I'm going to go live. And we've got to get some chicken pens moved. And got a lot to do before Dave goes back out of town. So, I went there and started asking questions. They wanted nothing to do with it. Chicken spaghetti, T-Pax, it's just spaghetti noodles, and you cook your chicken, and you mix cream of chicken soup and Velveeta cheese and Rotel, and you mix it all in a pot. It's so good. Take note of that one, T-Pax. Jason Ellis. So it's all kind of the same area. Interesting. Interesting. Bardstown officer. Definitely going to be looking into that. That's interesting. I think it's all right, T-Pex, for now. We'll just watch. I don't know if it lets me do anything else when you're doing it from your phone. What's this button? Oh, that was the retouch. Okay. Oh, that's that button. I don't know what that is. Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video up to 5 minutes of your stream. There's like 3 or 4 cases in Bardstown that are unsolved. I love unsolved cases. I need to bring my Hopper Road case to you guys because I have more people that come around now, and Hopper Road is something that I started following in 2019. It was the very first case I did after leaving Fancy, and became very close with the family. It's a double homicide, unsolved case. And from 2006, I want to say. Let's see, kind of screenshot. There we go. I need those words. And I need to get the family on. I need to get Angie to come on and let's talk about the case, give a whole new look on it. And it's in Piketon, Ohio, not far from the Roden murders. And so, and the same sheriff that was involved in the Roden murders stuff actually was involved in this one, and he ended up doing jail time. He's in prison for his corrupt behavior. So there's a lot that goes on there in Piketon too, in the Ohio areas. I mean, corruption's not just isolated to certain areas. I mean, in Texas, we tend to say it's the good old boy system because, you know, we've got Rodney Reed that happened in the 90s, and it was he was seeing a white woman, a black man seeing a white woman, and that went absolutely insane, and he's on death row for that murder. And I don't believe he did it. I believe the fiance did it, and he was a cop. And then one of his buddies ended up, they say he took his own life. I don't think he took his own life at all. I think he was murdered. Oh wow, and other ones into the, well, I guess we're gonna be going down a little rabbit tail and unsolved cases for that area. That sounds crazy. Is that a big area, guys? Is Bardstown a big area or small, medium? The mother and daughter are not aligned with the others. That's weird. Very weird. Well, and that's a lot of unsolved murders for a small area. That is very strange. See, and I think like Kerrville, Texas is, to me, one of the prettiest areas in Texas. Well, thank you, B. Newman. Appreciate it. We do a little bit of everything. We do true crime and we do drama. Only because drama follows all of it, seems like. But, poor old guy. I'm at the VA with my husband, and little old man just come out trying to figure out if he's got his car up on one of those car stops. He kind of went a little too close. Yes, T-Pex, she says, Tennessee too, a lot of kids missing and a lot of bodies showing up. We are in some scary times. Like, what the hell is going on? I mean, there for a long time, I didn't understand why we kept having so many school shootings, and now we've got missing kids and people just coming up dead and nobody can figure out why, and it's just a scary time. I was watching a documentary a while ago, and I was like, oh, let's just go live on the Sandy Hook school shooter and his life, and I had no idea just how troubled that guy was before. Memphis has lost its collective mind. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to hunt for morals and jump on the back of the Harley. Have some fun on the bike. My husband wants one so that we can ride, and I don't know that I trust people to ride one anymore. Have a good one. Enjoy the roads and be safe. We are going to go attempt Sam's when we leave here. I was going to do a pickup board. I was like, nah, let's go in, and that means I'm going to spend too much money because they have all the fun stuffs. And then I think we're going to go have drinks with friends later and kick up our heels. We don't get out and do anything anymore, and I'm like stir crazy. So, but y'all have given me some cases to look at. Definitely going to get on it. So we have Easter coming, y'all. I hope everybody's got some fun Easter plans. We are having a crawfish boil. All right, T-Pex, sleep good, babe. I think I will get off and go to reading. But thank you guys for joining me. I wanted to play with the whole new going live thing from my phone on here. Evidently you can do stars and gifts and all of that. I don't see where you do any of it, but what is that? I don't know. But y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy your family time. Get out, enjoy the fresh air. I hope the weather is beautiful where you're at. If it's not, find a good movie to watch. And I will see you guys Sunday, probably 3 o'clock Central Time. I'm gonna bring some receipts and show some real life bullshit. Oh, LM Dragon, you've got a cold. I'm sorry, hon. Hope you feel better. But anyways, you guys have a great day. And thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys Sunday. Love y'all.